My name is Jim McLaren. Today is Monday, November the 11th, 2019. A couple of days ago, I did a review of the Arrow, the RT188M rivet gun. And I said about if you ever get a rivet stuck in here, it'd be hard to get this back piece off. There's 4 screws here, Torx 8 to hold this back plate on. And I wondered why they would do that. If this is the newer model, why would they go to the nose piece that is similar to the Mataco one that you could remove and take the rivet out? Why would they go to this style if they have a rivet stuck and they would have to get this out? Now I did get a rivet stuck, but I took the nose piece off. I was able to tap it out. But I tried to take this piece off and managed to get this partially out, and it never did come out, and it's not going to come out. Anyway, I got to thank Jody from the customer service manager who contacted me, who contacted Richard to send me an email, and even their Arrow's videographer explained to me in detail how to take it apart if I had to take it apart. But they said if it's stuck in there, we haven't had one that gets stuck in there yet. If it's stuck in there, we'll replace it. So Arrow's got good customer service, so I'd like to thank Arrow customer service. So we're going to show you today how to take it apart. And there's 4 screws that hold this in. It's the Torx screw. And I have this little teeny turner, and I find it very cumbersome to take that apart. So I went around town today, and I went to Lowe's. They had the Torx 8, but they didn't have it. They had it in a set. And Home Depot had it in a set. They didn't have it in a single screwdriver. So I went to, lo and behold, Home Hardware, and I talked to Lonnie there, and he said, yeah, I got a T8, Jim, and that'll work. And the whole screwdriver is just a one screwdriver. Now it's a T8, and it's got the, on the top on the thing, it's got the T8 on it. T8 on top of the handle, made my benchmark. And this simply just comes apart here. It's a little plastic thing. They didn't take it off for me, but it comes off easily. So you can get this at Home Hardware, and I'll leave a link to this in the description below. So this is the T8, which I need for this. Now I took 3 screws out already because it takes forever to take these little screws out of here. They're so delicate and they're so hard to take out because it seems like there's more threads on these than a regular long screw nail. Anyway, this is the magnetic screwdriver. I'm just going to take this last bolt out here, the last screw out here, and they're super small, easy to lose. So now this plate comes off here, and there's a certain way it goes back on. I'll just get it off here, and I'll show it to you. Now you see it goes in the back like this. So that piece goes down. Now there's a certain way it's got to go. You see the screw holes are beveled. So it only goes a certain way. So if you flip it around, the screws won't sit flush inside here. See how they fit flush inside here? Can you see that? Okay. Now if you flip it over, if you put it backwards, the screws are not going to sit flush. They'll sit on the outside. So it goes a certain way. And now, when I had the rivet stuck, I did manage to release the handles, pry this up. Then I used a pair of pliers, and you'll see in the video, on the end of the video, I did manage to get part of it out. Now, they told me, the videographer told me, if you got to take this out, there's 2 pins in here. I'll close the handles up here. There's 2 pins in here that has to be removed. It's not meant to take apart. There's 2 pins here. There's one here, and there's one behind here. And there's a piece inside here that's holding that cylinder piece in there. So he said you can take it apart if you need to. Now he said they'll replace it anyway, so why would you take it apart? Anyway, we're going to talk about it. These 2 pins that come out, these are 2 pins in here. Now these pins won't come out until you take this arrow and you pry this arrow symbol off here. That's not a decal, that's on there. That's right inside the arrow casing here. take that off. Then the pins will come out. Then you'll have to take that screwdriver or the pliers and pull this out, and it'll come out. Take those pins out and then they come out. But we don't need to do that. And Arrow said that if I did get a pin jammed in there, they would replace the gun for me. So I'd like to thank Arrow again. We're just going to put one screw back in here. And so we showed you how to take it off. Hopefully you use the right screwdriver here. And put the 4 screws back in here to hold it together. So this is the Arrow 188M. I did get a rivet stuck in there, but I took the nose piece off. I managed to tap it through the end. And Arrow says that nobody has complained yet that they've had a pin jammed in their gun. So the design is a little bit different from the 187M, and they're supposed to be better design, so not to have rivets stuck. So that's why they put this plate on the back. It's just a cover plate. It's not meant to get access to your rivet gun. So anyway, that's the way that comes all apart. I'd like to thank Arrow again for a quick response and good customer service. I'm happy with them. So the gun works, and no problem, and it's a nice gun. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. If you watch this for the first time today, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. Have a great day, people. Oh boy. It's still stuck in there. Stop it. You can see in the last part of that video, I did manage to kind of half get this out, but it wasn't coming out without taking these out. So you don't have to take it out. Arrow replace your gun if it gets jammed in here. Newer style, and we'll see. So I thank Arrow again, and yes, the rivet still works. And we'll try it out one more time just to show you. That plastic piece again. One-handed operation. 3 pulls. 4 pulls. Check them out that way. Anyway, it's done. Thanks again for listening, and hope you found this informative. Have a great day, people.